Chapter 16. The silence was ear-splitting. Finally, Pitch spoke up. "Count me in. Somebody's got to teach this creep a lesson." Logan was next. "Me too. It's the ultimate challenge for an actor." "Easy for you to say," muttered Savannah. "You'll be safe and sound across the street. If the cops come, you can tell them you've never seen us before in your life." "It may be a break-in, but it isn't stealing," Griffin reminded them. "That card is ours. If any stealing happened, it was Swindle who did it." "Sure," Savannah said sarcastically. "That's the first thing that pops into a policeman's mind when he catches you blowtorching a safe." "If you guys don't make the payments on your car," Griffin argued, "they send a guy to repossess it. He steals it, just like any car thief would. But it's perfectly legal." "That's exactly what we're doing. Repossessing a baseball card." Melissa spoke up. "I thought that the note in my locker was by mistake, but I guess you guys really did want me." "Of course we did," Ben reassured her. "But are you in or out?" "Oh, I'm in," she confirmed. "It's the first time anybody's ever asked me to do anything." Savannah was the picture of outrage. "I would have bet 5 of those Babe Ruth cards that you guys were going to stand up and tell these two maniacs to stuff it. What's the matter with you people?" Griffin regarded her intently. "It all comes down to you, Savannah." "Yeah, right, like I've got a choice," she raged. "You've all fixed it so that I have to go along, just to protect poor Luther." Ben couldn't believe his ears. "Poor Luther?" "I can picture exactly how it'll play out. You're going to bumble around that house until he's got no choice but to bite one of you. Then the ASPCA is going to want to put him down because he's vicious. Well, he's not. That's why I'm going to be there every step of the way to make sure that nothing happens to Luther." "It's a go then," Griffin announced. "The auction is on October 17th. That gives us 5 days to make our move. I don't have to tell you that total secrecy is a must. You can't talk to anybody about this, no matter how good you think they are at keeping secrets. No best friends, no favorite grandmothers, no personal life coaches, not even your pen pal who lives in Hong Kong. No one else can find out about this." On that note, a pile of flattened volleyballs sneezed. "Bless you," Ben said automatically. Then, "Hey." Balls began tumbling in all directions as the mountain moved. A head broke to the surface of the rock slide as Darren Vader got to his feet. "How much did you hear?" Griffin demanded. "All of it," Darren replied cheerfully. "It's quite the plan you got there, Bing. When the funeral home starts burying people in Ziploc bags, I'll know some of you fell off the roof." "If you breathe a word of this—" "Take it easy, Shorty," Darren interrupted. "I don't want to rat you out. I want a piece of the action." "What are you talking about?" Griffin snapped. "A piece of what action?" "I went in on the heist." "No way," Griffin ruled. "We picked the team to fit the plan. If we suddenly have an opening for an obnoxious big mouth, you'll be the first person we call." "You need me," Darren argued. "You've got a climber, an actor, a computer geek, and a dog handler. But you're missing one thing. Muscle." "A baseball card isn't very heavy," Ben said evenly. "But people are, especially if you have to lower them by ropes or pull them up again. Through a skylight, let's say." "I don't care how strong you are," Griffin seethed. "You don't call the shots. There are 6 of us and only 1 of you." "Fine, but if I have to walk out of here, I'm going straight to Mr. Palomino." Griffin stared at him, his eyes twin lasers. "You wouldn't dare." Griffin seemed surprised. "It wouldn't take much daring from me. You're the ones who are going to get in a ton of trouble." Griffin read Darren's mocking expression and knew that the threat was very real. Darren had been his nemesis since kindergarten. He wouldn't hesitate to sell them out. It had all come down to either or. Either let Darren get in or give up the plan altogether. He looked from face to face at Ben and the team. One at a time they nodded. Pitch was last. It can't hurt to have a musclehead around." Darren beamed. "You won't regret this." Griffin regretted it immediately.